The next thing I wanted to go over was my top 5 NFL hot takes. I could only come up with 4. So we're going to be going through them. My hot take over here is the Steelers don't usually go too much over their casual 9-8, but they always get to 9-8 somehow, or 10-7 or something like that. This year they don't do that. Aaron Rodgers either gets hurt or just sucks. Honestly, he's getting old. He's a little out of it every once in a while. Still a great quarterback. I don't know if I can say great anymore past few seasons. But Rodgers is gonna. This isn't gonna put like a filter on his career. Like Rodgers is a great quarterback. But I think the Steelers don't reach the playoffs. They don't reach 9-8. They go less than that. Probably will finish 8-9. And Mike Tomlin retires. And I know that might be crazy. But I think he retires. And I know they just extended him for 3 years. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he doesn't retire, but that's why it's a hot take. I think he retires if he has a really bad season. And that defense, parts of it are old. I mean, a lot of that defense is good, but a lot of it is old. So maybe not. As you saw before, I have the Chiefs losing the division. They're still obviously going to make the playoffs. They're still obviously going to do really good, but I think the Broncos and the Chargers are just too good for them to win the division. With how they struggled last year, with how they lost the Super Bowl, they're either going to come back for revenge or they're going to flop in their face. And with Travis Kelce only getting older, I see Mahomes potentially struggling. You don't know when Kelsey's going to retire. You don't know when... why can't I remember his name? Oh my gosh. Andy Reid. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot Andy Reid. I've been talking for a while. Let me take a drink. This feels like a sponsored. It's not sponsored. Yeah. But listen, you don't know how long this is gonna happen, and you're gonna see if Mahomes is really that good. If he needed Andy Reid, whatever, he's had the same play caller his whole career. So I'm gonna say that about Hurts is like he's had a different play caller almost every year of his career, even through college. So yeah, but overall, I think the Chiefs lose to the division. They still easily make the playoffs. Probably going to be the 5th seed, maybe the 6th if they're really unlucky. But yeah, the Chargers and the Broncos are too good now for them to just easily make the playoffs. I think there's a potential that they struggle with winning the division, still making the playoffs. Next hot take is that the NFC North will not go how you think it'll go. I have the Packers finishing 4th, and I like Matthew Golden. I think Matthew Golden's going to be great for them. I don't know why. I don't think the Packers are going to do great. I could honestly be really wrong about this, and it could all be switched up. I have the Lions going 3rd. You lose Ben Johnson. You lose your defensive coordinator. You lose both coordinators. Some people retire. Some people got hurt. I don't know if anybody retired. I don't know if I just made that up. But you have some injuries, and we'll see if we can hold the team together. And maybe they finish 2nd. Maybe they finish 1st. We'll have to see. I think the Bears come together. I think Ben Johnson puts it all together. And maybe not. But I don't think they'll win the division. They'll either finish. They're gonna either finish, I think, 2 or 3. I think the Packers are gonna finish last no matter what. But also Bears curse, so I could be jinxing them out of existence over here. Caleb Williams could fall on his face, or he could prove everybody that like he deserved to be that high of a draft pick. We'll find out. And then we have the Vikings. The Vikings, I think, are gonna win the division, and their defense is great. Their defense is insanely good. They have Justin Jefferson. They have Jordan Addison. I went through it before. And I think J.J. McCarthy does great sitting behind Sam Darnold, watching them ball, have Kevin O'Connell as their head coach. I don't see the Vikings doing bad. I think the lowest they're going to be in the division is 2. And I think if they're 2, they only finish behind the Lions. And it's like, oh, well, you think the Bears are going to do better than the Lions. But I think it would be insane if the Bears win the division. I think that would be a crazy hot take if you think the Bears are going to win the division. I think they're going to do great, but not that great. So we're going to have them at 2, and we're going to have the Vikings winning the division. And I can always do another live stream where we go through record predictions and whatever. And I think I'll do one where we go through fantasy and all that. But yeah, and then here's my greatest hot take, and I don't think it's that hot. I think a lot of people would agree with me, but I have to say it because it really hurts when people are like, whatever. AJ Brown is the best deep ball contested receiver in the league, and you have the big receivers like DK, like Drake London, obviously, they're both great. They're both really good, but and they fight through routes. They're great, but deep ball contested receiver, they're great contested. Deep ball, I feel like you can say even Schmitty's better than AJ Brown, but like when you need that 4th down and you're gonna have man on man fighting for each other, just fighting for the ball, you're gonna want Scary Terry, you're gonna want Cortland Sutton, but I think you're really gonna want AJ Brown. I have not seen a ball thrown up by Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown on a 4th down or whatever, or a man on man, 1-on-1. AJ Brown always wins that. Always wins that, unless it's underthrown by Hurts or it's like Pat Surtain or something. AJ Brown literally always wins those. He's built like that. That is what he is built for. That's why he is such a great receiver. That's why he's a top 5 receiver in the NFL. I think he's potentially better than CeeDee Lamb, but I know maybe that's my 5th hot take. I think AJ Brown is potentially, not saying he is, but I'm saying potentially better than CeeDee Lamb. And I know that's hot, but I love AJ Brown. He's great, and he doesn't need to cause a penalty or push off to be great. He fought through a Titans receiver when he went back and we played the Titans, I think the year after they traded him, and he proved to them why they shouldn't have done that. He literally fought through a one-on-one with this cornerback on the Titans. The dude caused a penalty and got hurt on the same play. AJ Brown literally hurt a guy by just being like that. Come on, man. What a guy. So in the comments below, let me know if you agree with any of my hot takes or you think I'm absolutely insane. Whether you agree or disagree, if you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and moss the notification bell. And as always, make sure to have a fantastic day. And if you can have a fantastic day today, have a fantastic day tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya! Tie-dye. Wonder where this fairy came from. She's from